Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. Victoria Lee here, and I'm so excited for today's video. As you may know, we are approaching the end of Pride Month, so I wanted to do a video dedicated to a Pride makeup look. Now, I ordered a bunch of products off of Morphe because they have their own Pride collection. I ordered these a while ago, but due to COVID, there is a delay in delivery, which is totally understandable, but I finally got the products and I really wanted to get this video out before Pride Month ended. I would do it regardless, but I just really wanted to get it out and I'm really excited to try the products. Since they came out with the Pride line, I bought the entire line, the entire collection, and I haven't opened up any of the products yet, and I want to do it on camera for the first time. And we'll be creating a really fun Pride-inspired makeup look. I'm really excited to get into it. So if you want to see all of the products that I got in the Morphe Pride collection and a nice, fun, bright, colorful makeup look, keep on watching. Okay, so getting right into it, I just want to first start by showing the products that I purchased from the Morphe Pride collection because I'm really excited to open them and I can't wait any longer. One of the first products that I purchased is this A Better World brush set. So this is an eye brush set, I believe, and there is 6 brushes. So it comes in this little brush holder, really iridescent and cute, and then you open it up and you have your brushes. So it comes with these 6 eye brushes and it has a really nice little detail to it right there, like a rainbow detail that goes with the rainbow theme and collection. I'm definitely going to try those out in today's video. One of the next things that I got is actually the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I'm pretty positive this is exactly the same as their regular one, but they just did a different repackaging for the Pride Month collection. As you can see, the Morphe is in rainbow, which I think is really cute, and I love it. Also, I know that I'm going to get good use out of this because this is one of my favorite setting sprays. So excited to have another one. Next, I ordered this lip gloss. It's been a while, so I don't even remember what they look like. Let's see. This is the lip gloss in shade Speak Out. I love that name. As you can see, same packaging as the others. And this is just beautiful. A nice little shimmery lip gloss, very shimmery actually, not a little bit shimmery. It looks pretty iridescent-y, some purple undertones. I'm gonna swatch that on my hand to try to see if we can see. That's gonna be a really fun color. As you can see, it's just like very glittery and shimmery. Really excited to try that because it's very different from the glosses that I usually use that are more like taupey and brown. The last thing that I got from the Pride collection, which was the last item that they sold, was the 10G Glisten Up palette. I'm excited to see what these shades look like because I really just don't remember. And the component is so cute. I'm really happy that for this component, they kept the rainbow theme throughout. So these are the shades. They are super fun and nice, and I do want to point out that every single shade, it has a glittery reflect to it or are just straight glitters. There are no matte shades in this palette, but I think it's even more fun to create a look that maybe you wouldn't usually be creating, which is definitely something for me. I'm very used to these natural, you know, bronzed copper eye looks, and I'm really excited to incorporate color in today's look and put this palette to use. So again, they look really nice. I'm excited to see how they apply to the eye. Although that was the last piece in the collection, I did buy something additionally. The 24 Artist Pass. This has been out for quite a while now. This is not a Pride Month item, but I thought it looked really nice, and I saw that it had a bunch of fun colors and rainbowy colors that were matte, which is great because I really want to incorporate matte into this eye look and then put those glitters that we just saw in the 10G Glisten Up palette. I want to incorporate both of them together. So I'm definitely going to be putting these to use also. So this is another new product that I bought. And then not a new product, but an old product that I've had for almost 2 years now is the NYX Ultimate Shadow palette. I got this at CVS for Halloween one year, and I've actually used it quite a lot. It's just a NYX palette. As you can see, it's quite dirty because I have used it, but I do like that it has all of the colors of the rainbow for a pretty cheap price. I'm going to be incorporating all of these palettes into my eye look today to try to come up with a really fun, bright look that is Pride look inspired. Love Pride Month. It is definitely something to be celebrated. I am such a supporter of the LGBT community, as everyone should. We're in 2020. Love is love, and I think that that is such an important message for everyone, and I'm just so excited to incorporate that in today's look, and I hope you guys like it. I'm not used to incorporating this much color into my eye looks, but I think that it'll be a fun opportunity for me to try something different. So yeah. So what I think I'm going to do is do one eye off camera because there's a lot of colors and a lot of different palettes that I'm working with, so I want to do one eye off camera so I can test everything out, and then I will come back and do the other eye with you guys on camera. So I'll be right back. All right, so I am back and I've clipped my hair up and I'm ready to do this eye. As you can see, I have done one eye off of camera. It's definitely really different from anything that I've ever done before. I'm pretty proud of the way that this came out, so I'm hopefully can do this eye exactly the same on camera with you guys and show you everything that I used and what I did. First thing that I did was go into the 24A Artistry palette, and I use the shade right here, Max Volume. So I'm going to do the same thing with a little fluffy blending brush. This is just a Jaclyn Hill brush. I'm going to use all the brushes from the collection throughout the video. I used probably like 10 to 12 brushes. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to be looking over here because that's where my mirror is. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat it at the end of the eye and then blend it out. To use all matte shades for a base, and then I will be putting the shimmers from our 10G Glisten Up palette on top. I'm going to then just take a little bit more of a fluffy brush and continue to make sure that that pink is going to be blended out. Then I'm going to go in with this brush right here, which is a bit smaller, back into the 24A Artistry palette and go into this shade right here, Indio Woe, like orangey. It's kind of like a neon orange shade actually. It's just going to go right next to that pink, patting and blending the colors into one another. On camera, it almost looks like the same exact color. They're similar. It's more of just a transitioning out of that pink. I'm just going to do the same thing and take a fluffier brush and blend those more out and into each other. Our next rainbow color, I'm going to go back into our artist palette and I'm going to go with the shades Under the Sun. This is almost like a highlighter color yellow, and I'm also going to go Get the Shot. So I'm doing both. I'm just going to do the same thing, starting up top, packing that yellow in, bringing it down. I'm going to go back into our artist palette and go in with that neon green color, which is Green Room, and packing that right next to that yellow. To finish that off, I'm going to go in with more of a pencil brush here, and I'm going to use this shade Ride Our Sky, to also use the blue shade, this lighter blue shade in the NYX palette, and place it into the corners of the eyes like so. We are really using color today. I was honestly a little bit nervous about this video because this is not something that I usually do. This is really different for me and I didn't know how it would turn out. I feel like I'm pretty proud of how it's coming out so far. Now that we have our top colors, I'm gonna go in with a purple to kind of wing out on the bottom and connect it to the pink shade right here. This is Major Inspo. So I'm going to take more of a flat brush like so and just dip it in. And this will help me do a better wing on the lower part. First, I'm just going to press it. This shade is extremely pigmented. I made this mistake while I was doing my other eye and didn't realize how much color payoff was going to actually happen. As you can see, that looks pretty harsh right there. So I'm going to definitely take a fluffy brush and I'm going to blend those two together to kind of make more of like a magenta, wing it out more. Now, as you can see, I have some glitter in this portion of the eye. So what I'm going to do is take a little flat brush and take some of my concealer, and I'm going to carve out inner corner portion of the eye. We'll add a base to make this shadow that I'm putting on top really pop. Back into that Artistry palette and use this shade right here. I have it Oasis, and I'm just going to use my finger and put it right on top of where I just put my concealer. This is like a blue iridescent-y shade that I thought was really nice. Let's add some shimmer and some glistening up to this eye using our Glisten Up 10G palette. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into Keep It Kind. And I'm going to use some of our new Morphing Setting Spray and spray it so that it really pops. I'm going to pat it in and then put it right over that pink. I do want to mention this has a different scent than the regular one, and I really like it. It reminds me of a tanning lotion that I used to use, and it just smells like more tropical and nice. After I've done that, into this shade right here, Blaze Trail, same thing, spraying the brush, patting it onto that peachy shade that we added. Going down the line, gonna take another tinier brush because we're getting into a tinier section. And I'm going to use Shine Hope, patting that in. Notice in neither of these palettes do I have a shimmer shade like this of green. So I'm just going to take a little tiny bit of Live Your Life. Shade names are also extremely cute and fitting for the palette. I love it. And I'm going to just take a little tiny bit, the littlest bit, and put it over that green. After I've done that, I'm gonna go again down the line into Inspire Change right here, which is this nice little like aquamarine shimmer shade, and I'm going to put that over our blue. We can't forget about our purple, same thing. Gonna spray our brush and go in with this shade right here, Accept Everyone. If you don't love these shade names, then I don't know, because they are so true, and we should accept everyone for who they are, and everyone should be treated equally no matter what they look like, people who they like, or who they date, or how they want to dress. Everyone should be accepted. So I love it. I definitely want to make this brow bone pop, so I'm going to go back into the 24A Artistry palette, and I'm going to take just a small little brush, go in with that Private Oasis that we used on our lid, and put it on the brow bone in the innermost corner. There's definitely going to be glitter all over my face for the rest of the day. I think I've accepted that. I'm going to pop on some eyeliner, just a nice little wing, and I'll be right back. Right, so since this look is more dramatic and different than what I'm used to, I want to use a big lash, and I have these Lily lashes in the style Miami, so I'm going to pop those on. All right, so I put on an extremely big lash that I probably will never wear in public, but for today's video, I think they're bold, just like our eyes. These are the Miamis, the Lily lashes in Miami. I'm pretty sure we have one last thing to do, and that is to try out this lip gloss in the shade Speak Out. So let's just put it right on top. I don't want to put anything underneath because I just want it to really pop through. So this gloss is super fun and different, much like this look today. This is really the final look, guys. All right, everyone. So this is the final look. It's definitely very different than anything that I would ever wear out, but I'm really happy that I got to incorporate all these fun colors and play around and kind of step out of my comfort zone with makeup. The lashes are big, the colors are bright, the lip is really sparkly. The whole video was kind of a learning experience for me as well. Again, I am really happy I got to do this, and I want to get this up before the end of Pride Month. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Again, if you could please like and subscribe and comment anything that you want me to do next, I would be happy to do so. So have a great day, everyone. Bye.